Bonjour food lovers! I am making my own pizza sauce because the one that you purchase in the supermarket, it always has sugar and whatever else ingredients in them, and it's just so simple to do it yourself. So let's get started and start with the olive oil, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and here we have 1 onion and 3 cloves of garlic, really finely chopped. So we'll saute those onions. As you can see, it's they are really fine. So that's what we want. We want our sauce to be nice and thin. So I'm just gonna cook those onion and garlic for just a little bit. So we don't want to fry the onions. We want just to soften them here. So ready to add our other ingredients now. So what we have is half a cup of tomato sauce and about 3/4 of a cup of tomato paste, because we want this to be thick enough to go on top of our pizza. So tomato sauce and tomato paste. It's actually 1 small can here, so I calculated it's about 3/4 of a cup. Okay, mix all that here, and we'll lower a little bit because this is going to start to spit and foil, so we just want to go slow. Here is our sugar. Now, I don't have sugar in my house, so we always use stevia for all the recipes that are asking for sugar. I replace it with stevia. So there's 2 teaspoons here of stevia. Tomato always need a little bit of sweetness. I have some fresh basil that I picked from my balcony garden. It smells amazing. So there's about 1 teaspoon, 1.5 teaspoon here of fresh basil. So now we're gonna add some paprika. I'm using about, what is it, half a teaspoon here, that's about right, of paprika, and half a teaspoon of dry oregano. For the salt, we're gonna go with 1 big half teaspoon, yes, and then some pepper as well. So here all the ingredients are here. We're gonna let that simmer just for about 10 minutes, something like that, just so the flavor gets through. So let's mix everything together. See, the consistency here is really thick. That's what we wanted. Okay, we're just gonna cover and let it simmer for about 10 minutes. Et voila, our pizza sauce is ready. Now it's just perfect consistency. That's what you want. You want it to be so thick, and it smells amazing. So you can use it maybe on a cauliflower crust pizza, or I make it sometimes with the egg-based pizza, or with your normal crust if you like as well. But here you have a delicious pizza sauce, and you know what the ingredients are because you made it yourself. We are making a pizza today, and I'm using some eggs and cheese for the pizza base because we try to stay low carb. So it's just another way of enjoying your pizza, and it will taste like pizza. So let's get going with this. Now, just putting a little bit of oil here on our parchment paper, because we're gonna pour all that egg mixture here straight onto the parchment. Now, You've noticed it's all crunchy, huh? That's because when you put your parchment, it tends to bounce back. Now, what I'm doing is I put it in the water on the tap, on the hot water, and crunch it all together on the hot water, shake it up, and then that's how you can actually make it really sit in your tray like that. Okay, now for our eggs, I have 4 eggs here. Just gonna beat them here. Salt and pepper. So I'm gonna put 1/2 a teaspoon of salt. I always use the pink Himalayan salt. And some pepper here. Mix it all up. And we're just gonna pour it here on our parchment paper. So here with the cheese, quite generous portion. I'm using the cheddar cheese here, and on top I will use some Parmesan. So the oven is on at 350, and this will go on for probably not more than 10-12 minutes. Our pizza crust is ready here, and it's really holding really nicely. So now we're gonna add our pizza sauce here, just a little bit at a time, and spread it all over. I love the consistency of that. It's really, really thick. Et voila! Now we're gonna add some of our meatballs, and what I'm gonna do is just cut them in two like this and place them like that. Now it's time to add some more cheese, yay, there's never too much. So just a little bit over like this. So this is the cheddar cheese, and I'm gonna add also some Parmesan cheese here. I think that's enough cheese. Now I have some beautiful roasted capsicum or peppers here. I buy them in a jar because they're already ready, and it's just so delicious. So here we'll put them all over, and we'll top it up with some olives. Love, love, love the olives, so there's lots. Ready to go into the oven, so it's gonna be at 350 Fahrenheit, 180 Celsius, probably for 10 to 12 minutes, and that'll be ready. Let's go. Our pizza is ready, so now it's time to cut it and see what's happening in there. So, yes, seems to be working. And here, so, et voila, our pizza is perfect. It's the egg base with cheese there, and so it's low carb, this one, so it's very healthy for you. But the topping, you can really add whatever topping that you like on your pizza, anything. I made the homemade pizza sauce, so I know there's no sugar in it, and added the meatball, the olives, and the red peppers here, but it's really just like a real pizza. So I'm gonna serve that with just a little side salad, very, very simple one. It's a rocket salad with just oil and vinegar there. So we're just gonna place that beside, and it's a beautiful meal. Here it is, your little homemade pizza. Bon appetit!